Lil Brunson back at you with the back at you, and I am the best reporter on the Eagles. So that's how it ends, man. A very critical, heartbreaking drop for Alshon Jeffries, one of the most sure-handed guys in the NFL. You know, I can't believe that, you know, it happens, man. So first I want to start this video off by saying, Alshon Jeffrey, you're a champion. You're a champion, bro. We're going to always love you in the city of brotherly love, man. It happens, man. It happens. You know what I mean? We're not going to fault you. There will be no protest that Alshon got to go. Won't be none of that type of stuff, man. We went down the way that we should have went down. You know what I'm saying? If you're going to beat the champs, you got to knock the champs out, man. Second and foremost, man, I want to say congratulations to the New Orleans Football Saints. Listen, man, the defense was absolutely dominant from the second quarter on. They shut us down. They didn't give us no breathing room. We looked terrible. You know what I mean? Offensively, they made us look terrible. They made us look like we were 4-6 again. You know what I mean? The Saints held it down. I feel like that, you know, I'm not going to talk about any ifs, but if Alshon don't drop that pass, we're marching. I think we win that game 21-20. But it happens, man. It happens. Lattimore played good. I think in the beginning of the game, we came out well attacking. We punched them in the mouth in the beginning. They woke up real quick, though. 14-0. They erased that deficit, man. That's a good football team, man. And the way that they playing defense, man, I just can't see. I mean, the way it's looking like, you know, it's looking like it's on a crash course for what everybody wanted at the beginning of the season. Drew Brees and Tom Brady. It's looking like it's on a collision course for that. And the Saints, if the Saints play defense like that, man, the Saints look unstoppable, man. The Saints look great, man. They play really good defense, man. Run defense, everything, man. Top notch to the Saints. JP, the New Orleans Saints. I'm going to have your Drew Brees jersey mailed to you within the next couple of days. I'm going to have everything, tracking number, all that's going to go out to you. Email me. I think you got my email. Email me. Send me the link. We're going to talk about whatever jersey I owe you. So congratulations to the New Orleans Saints. Congratulations to everybody, man. Listen, Eagles Nation, we were defending Super Bowl champions. We just got knocked out, so obviously we're not going to repeat, but the season wasn't a failure, man. Doug came through with his promise that this is the new norm. Listen, man, we're out here playing in the snow. We're playing in the cold football months, so the season isn't a wash for us. We got a lot of things to be proud about, you know what I mean? We battled back. We showed resiliency. All the young Eagles fans around the world, they got something to look forward to, you know what I mean? Young Eagles fans can know that when people say it's over, it's not over. You know what I mean? Young Eagles fans can know that if you keep fighting, you make things happen. This is not the end of the road for us. I expect us to bounce back, and I expect us to win a division next year. We got a lot of questions to answer, man. A lot of questions to answer in the off season because obviously the roster is going to be completely different. But don't listen to people like Nick Wright, already immediately putting out a tweet that Carson Wentz should buy Alshon Jeffries a Bentley because that drop pass just basically saved Alshon's job. Because if Nick has that game-winning drive, he's thinking that we go with Nick and Wentz is out of the door. Don't listen to these haters, man, who want to pit two great quarterbacks against each other, man. And also don't listen to these dudes who didn't even make the playoffs. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. We got a first-round draft pick. We got draft prospects to look at. We got young studs coming back. Derek Barnett, Ronald Darby. We got young studs coming back. We got Jay Ajayi. Hopefully we bring Jay Ajayi back. I think this leaves a bitter taste in our mouth. And I think now that, you know, we can actually look at the Saints as a rival of ours, man. As a rival of ours. It wasn't 48-7 like it was the first time. It was actually a really good football game. It was a really good football game. So we know what this is going into now. You know what the NFC game is. You know what the AFC game is. I think it's going to be Patriots, Saints in the Super Bowl. But I'm not upset with the way the season went, nor am I really upset about the game. I'm more upset about Jim Schwartz's inability to adjust, though, to what Drew Brees had the middle of the field. On that little slot post route in the middle of the field, he was getting that all day. You gotta adjust, Jim. If you're Jim Schwartz, you gotta adjust right there, man. You gotta adjust. But all in all, we still had a time to have a game-winning drive with Nick Foles. We still had time to have a game-winning drive. We just came up a little short, man. Eagles, man. Let's let's think about everything that happened during the course of the season. I'm gonna do a more in-depth video on this, but I want to just talk about what happened during the course of the season just a little bit. We were 4-6. We blew a 17-point lead to the Panthers. Everything, man. Everybody counted us out, but we still we look, man. We dueled against Drew Brees, man. We dueled against a GOAT. We dueled against a team that everybody was saying was going to be in this position. And we took them to the brink. We played the good game. You know what I mean? Drew Brees carved us up, 28 completions, 301 yards. I mean, he was unstoppable on third down. A lot of stuff could have happened different, but it is what it is, man. Alshon Jeffrey, just keep your head up, man. I like to see Nick Foles pick him up. I like to see the team pick him up, man. It happens, man. It happens. It happens, man. It happens. Nick Foles, man, I want to give a huge thank you to Nick Foles, man, for everything that he's done for the city, for everything he's done for the Eagles, man, for everything he's done for us all, man. No matter where Nick Foles ends up next year, hopefully we bring him back as a security blanket, like he's been. He's been a security blanket. Nick Foles has been tremendous, man. Nick Foles will always be an Eagle, man. You know what I'm saying? The season ends on a positive note to me. The season ends on a positive note to me. We had a lot of makeshift secondary players in there. We had to Band-Aid stuff up during the course of the season, and we still made it. So we still rallied behind one another, and we still got ourselves in a position to properly defend the title, which is what I always wanted. Get in the playoffs, properly defend the title. Don't go out like no chumps, man. Don't be a team who win a Super Bowl and don't make, you know what I mean? Don't make the playoffs. Don't be like that, man. Don't be like that. Now we on the clock. It's a lot of teams who haven't won a playoff game in 13 years. It's a lot of teams who haven't won a Super Bowl since the 90s. The Redskins and the Cowboys, just to name a few. Now we on the clock. When will we get back to the Super Bowl game? When will we get back to a conference game? Now we're on the clock just like everybody else. That's the perks of being the Super Bowl champion. You're on the clock like everybody else to try to go out there and do it again. What can we do to put ourselves in a position to get back out there and do it again? I'm proud of my team, man. I believe we're going to bounce back. We got 2 great quarterbacks on the roster. We got a hell of a coach in Doug Peterson who brings the most out of his players, motivation and everything. We are good to go. We're good to go. The future is very bright for the Philadelphia Eagles. Very bright. The young fans got something to be proud of, man. We got kids 21 and under who've seen the Super Bowl. We got kids 18 and under who've seen the Super Bowl. We got kids 5 years and under who've seen the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? We got my daughter, too. She saw the Super Bowl. She saw her team win a Super Bowl at 2 years old. I'm proud of my team. Can you say the same?